Hey everyone, it's Luke here from Astro Awakening, and this is my full moon energetic breakdown for the Virgo full moon that's happening at 16 degrees Virgo tomorrow. That's Tuesday night, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So this is a full moon that's a trigger for a lot of the shifts that we're going to experience this month. We've got 7 out of the 10 main planets in astrology changing signs in March. Now, 4 of them, they do that quite regularly. So it's no big deal. But 3 of them, well, for Mars has been 7.5 months in Gemini. Normally, it's only about 8 weeks in each sign. So 7.5 months of Mars in Gemini, we're going to have a transition of Mars into Cancer. We're also going to have Saturn that's been in Aquarius for 3 years, making a transition into Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac. A lot of karmic endings and undoings, a lot of karmic releasings that we're going to experience, as well as Pluto moving out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. First time in over 240 years that we've had Pluto in Aquarius. So no one alive has experienced this energy. But this Virgo full moon, if we understand the energy and what it can allow us to integrate into our life experience, we can take this and really channel it into the process of transmutating so that we're ready for this big, bold, new journey that we're all about to embark on, because we are dealing with new energy, really new energy. For Saturn into Pisces, it's 27 years since we've had Saturn in Pisces. So that's, for a lot of people, haven't been alive for that period of time. If you're under 27, you haven't experienced this. If you are around 27 to 28, 29, you're experiencing your Saturn return now. So that's pretty important. I'm doing a Saturn workshop this Wednesday evening if you're interested. All things Saturn in the birth chart, life lessons, challenges, how to work with the big guy, how to become your own boss, your own authority, how to channel Saturn energy so that you can get shit done. So you can stand on your own 2 feet, become dependent, personally in control of your life. So more on that later. With this full moon, though, we're at the very end of a lot of cycles. In fact, the sun is in Pisces. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac before we move into Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. So when the sun transitioned to Aries, we have the equinox. That's happening on the 22nd of March. So we're right now at the very end of an annual cycle, but we're also at the end of the Saturn cycle. We're also at the end of Mars's cycle through Gemini. We're at the end of Pluto's cycle in Capricorn. We're at the end of a cycle. Imagine that the best way to experience or understand where we're at is we're on a roller coaster ride that has just finished and we're slowly pulling into the dock where you disembark. What is happening in that experience? If you've ever been on a roller coaster for the first time, you have the excitement, the apprehension, the anxiousness of going up that, what's coming, and then boom, you're over the edge, and the next thing you're going through the ups and downs and the rounds and rounds, and you're losing your tummy and you're pulling the G's, and you're just going through the whole experience and you're hanging on for dear life, right? And then what happens is it sort of finishes its ride and it slows down, and you haven't yet got off. You haven't yet got off. You're still on that ride, but it's right at the very end, and you're sitting there talking to whoever you're with, and you're just going through the whole wow. And you're looking at, wow, did you see that big corner and all those G's that we pulled? And when we went upside down, and I really lost my tummy on this part. And when you dive off that edge, it's almost like you go upside down, and you're going through and you're reflecting on that ride, that experience, and you're looking at it through the lens of what was good, what was amazing, what was awesome about it. You're not sitting there going, well, I didn't really like that bit. That bit was boring and it was slow. I don't like that. You're not doing that. You're not looking through the lens of what you didn't like, what wasn't good. You're looking through the lens of what was good. And this is Virgo 101, to be able to extract what's good and useful and beneficial and to leave the rest. Virgo rules over our intestine within our physical anatomy. It's the job of the intestine to take what's good from the food that we eat, the vitamins, the minerals, and the nutrients, extract them into the intestinal wall for energy, for use, right? And then to expel the rest. Well, I want you to replace food with life experience. We go through life experience. We go through the whole experience, right? Some of it's good, some of it's not good, some of it's bad, some of it's fucking great and brilliant. It's all necessary. It's all part of the experience. What we do, though, is we take out what was good for us, what was useful about it, what was beneficial, what was beautiful, what was fulfilling. And then we expel the rest. We just let it go. And that's what this Virgo full moon is about. Take what's good. All right. Focus your energy on that. You have a choice. You can spend the whole entire day focused on shit, or you can transmute that and focus on what's good. Take the last 3 years as an example. We've all been through, in our own weird way, in a collective way, hell, right? Hell. For a lot of us, living hell. So now it's about transmuting that process. If we stay stuck on the shit of it, on the things that weren't good, we're going to stay hanging on to that aspect, and we're going to take that aspect of it into this brand new cycle. Why? Because we're carrying it, or we're tied to it, or we're holding on to it. It's time to let it go. Take the proverbial dump on that and let it go. Even sometimes we go through life experience and there isn't much good, and I get that. That's like eating Maccas, right? Sometimes you eat Maccas and there ain't much good to that. Your body's working hard to extract a tiny little bit of energy that it can use, and the rest of it, it's being flushed. So sometimes we go through periods of life where we have to just really work hard to take what was good. Maybe the goodness that can come over the last couple of years was a lesson, or was personal growth, or what not to do and how to respond. Find a way to transmute, focus, break things down, analyze, discern, take what's been good for you, leave what's rest, leave the rest. This Virgo full moon is also trining Uranus, the planet of change, liberation, freedom, sovereignty, individuation. And this is the aspect of where we're at. It's like, what new experiences do you want to have in your life? What needs to change? What aspects of your behavior, your habit, and your routine do you need to refine? What do you need to stop doing? What do you need to start doing? What do you need to just keep doing? Right? These are the questions to ask at the moment. You're about to embark on a huge journey, right, into new uncharted territory. Well, imagine getting your ship ready and your crew ready and your supply ready, and you're going to set off on a journey. What are you not going to take? Likewise, you're going to try and set off on your journey if you're anchored up at the shoreline to what was, to the past. It's time to lift the anchor, lift the rope, jettison those supplies. Don't take them with you. What are you not wanting to take with you? Process that now. How do you do that? Focus on the goodness. Focus on what was good, what is good, what you can use, what's beneficial, what's practical and productive. Let the rest go. It doesn't belong in the new phase of a new cycle. At the moment, Jupiter is also moving over Chiron. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and growth and optimism and vision and belief and confidence and benevolence. Right? Moving over Chiron, the wound, the healing journey. If you're just embarking on your healing journey, this is a beautiful time to make big, bold inroads along that pathway, to heal, to be able to heal, to allow the essence of you to express, the undiluted, undifferentiated, just pure expression of self, that Aries quality. Just, not considering of what others think of you, or whether they like you or they don't like you, just to express, to be. If you're on your healing journey, this is an opportunity to look at the past, the experience, the trouble, the hurt, the pain, the wound that you've been through. And instead of looking at it from something that's negative, start to see the beauty and the positivity in it. Start to see the gift that that experience has given you. Perhaps it's given you more compassion and empathy. Perhaps it's made you want to be more selfless or contribute in some way to others. It's different for everyone. If we look at the pain, if we look at that from the lens of it shouldn't have happened and why did it happen and poor me and I'm not to blame, we don't take the gift of it. We've all experienced ups, the highs and lows, right? The roller coaster, the highs and the lows, the upside down, the G's, all of it, right? It's to look at that and take out of that what's been good. Sometimes the healing journey is the initiation that you needed into being the full expression of yourself so that you can be the balanced version of yourself. So see now what healing that you've done, and not looking at the past from the lens of pain, looking at it from, wow, I've endured it. I've grown through it. I've evolved through it. I've changed. I've transmuted through it. And then this gives you the gift. And that gift is to initiate and start your new journey. The tarot card for this full moon is the 9 of discs, which is about material gain, right? Material gain is about what are the riches that we can put in our loot now that we can take with us, right? What's going to sustain us moving forward? Sometimes it's just the belief and the confidence that you can get to go, well, fuck, I made it this far. So beautiful time, a lot of releasing, stay grounded. Virgo likes to be in the physical body, connected to the instincts and the intuition. Get out of the head, get out of the imagination and come down and ground into your body. Honor the physical vehicle, temple that your soul has chosen for its expression in this life. Come into the physical body, get grounded into your earth, and likewise on the earth and your connection to the divine mother, right? The divine mother is the earth. So reconnecting to that aspect to get really grounded. Offering is a really good thing to do at this full moon, is to offer the burden that you carry, offer the pain, offer the hardship, offer the emotional heaviness that you've been carrying, these Piscean mutable emotions, this overwhelm. Offer that to her. Release that. She is the great transmuter of heavy and dark and negative energy. Think about a mother and a child. When the child hurts themselves, what does it do? Runs up to the mum, mum, crying, and the mother brings the child in, holds the child, nurtures the child. There, you'll be okay. A little rub, and within a few minutes, the child's away like it never happened. Now, what has happened in that situation is the mother hasn't taken the pain, and now she's feeling the pain. She's transmuted the child's pain. And that's what the great Earth Mother does. She transmutes that. So make that offering, give it in gratitude, and offer up what you're carrying that you don't want to take forward on this new journey, that you don't want to take into this new cycle. Make that offering now. If you would like information on my Saturn workshop that's this Wednesday night, you can reach out directly. Hit me up on my social media, or you can send me an email at luke@astroawakening.com.au. You can find me through my website, www.lukebelk.com. I wish you all the best for the ending of this ride that we've been on. It's been a wild ride. And I'm sure that if we try hard enough, each of us can find something that we've enjoyed or that has been useful and beneficial for us in our growth and our evolution. And I encourage you to do that now with this Virgo moon. Blessings, all the best. Peace out.